Time now for Football Friday Night, powered by WCTV.tv.
One of Tallahassee's best rivalries renewed at Gene Cox tonight. The Lincoln Trojans and the Rickards Raiders. Who would come out on top?
Someone's got to be top spot in the region, and COLQUITT and LOWNDES battling it out. We'll see.
But our game of the week, a big one. The Red and Black versus the Red Hot. CAIRO and Thomas County Central, a sticky situation in syrup country tonight. Welcome into your Football Friday Night. I'm Ryan, that's Dom, no Fletcher. We'll explain that in just a little bit as to why. But Dominic, as far as games of the week, ooh, they don't get much better than this.
Man, South Georgia had a slate tonight, and CAIRO and Thomas County Central, they're hot, they're inconsistent. I mean, every storyline you could think of, and it lived up to the billing.
Listen, CAIRO, Thomas County Central, Bainbridge, and the like, that's a great region. And take a look at your region standings. It's been wild and wacky, but so far, Central has avoided the drama. They are 2-0 atop with Bainbridge. CAIRO at 1-1, so this kind of feels like it could have been an elimination game for the makers. So let's see just exactly what it would take. The CAIRO syrup makers needed this one to keep pace in the race. Let's go.
Yeah, we head to CAIRO, and guess what? Braylon Robinson picked off. What a play there by TCC. One of 3 interceptions for the Jackets tonight, but ensuing kick is blocked. Oh, man. That was a huge momentum shift in this game. But next, then it's CAIRO on the run, and oh my goodness, that is 90 yards to the crib for the Jackets. A massive play, 7-0. They would take the lead at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, great stuff from Adam Hopkins there. The offense's turn. Second quarter, still 7-0. Sam, downtown, Brown. It's hauled in. Trey Hewitt in stride. He's going all the way to the Hizay, 68 yards. The Jackets would take a 13-0 lead to the half with all sorts of momentum, but the second half belonged to the guys in red and black. This was an absolute classic at West Thomas Stadium. It literally came down to the final drive. Central had the ball and a chance to win. An interception, a fantastic win for the CAIRO syrup makers.
A story of 2 halves. Like I said, TCC with 3 picks, a blocked punt in this game, but 14 unanswered points for the makers. What an absolute classic.
That is a gutsy win for them to stay alive in this race. Thomas County Central Bainbridge just got a lot more interesting coming up next week. Speaking of South Georgia, when we come back, it's always a good one when COLQUITT and LOWNDES come together. Hope you like points, because you're going to seeing plenty of them. I promise I can talk tonight on the other end of this. That's the pride of Wakulla you heard right there. The Eagles marching band, Eagles cheerleaders, all getting excited for morning pep rally today. Great time out there for a road game. Wakulla on the road at Arnold, and yeah, hope you like points, because the War Eagles brought plenty of them. We got that and so much more on the other end of this. Welcome back to your Football Friday Night. All right, so there was a great one in Grady County. Let's head on back across the state line to Leon County. 2 city rivals and getting it on.
Yeah, electric atmosphere at Gene Cox tonight. First quarter, Lincoln already up 7, and some trickery. Flea flicker, trick or treat. Perry Fisher heaves it downfield in the arms of Christian DeQuetero. Down to the 2-yard line. Trojans punch it in soon after. Lincoln would get the ball back. Another reservation for 6. Fisher, the QB keeper, 15 yards to the Hizay. 21-0 Trojans, but the Raiders had an answer. 6 left in the half, and Rickards punches it in. Michael Townsend keeps it himself for 6. And how about this? A botched extra point attempt. Townsend, also the holder, throws the ball into the end zone. It's a 2-point conversion. So, hey, but unfortunately, only not much to be happy about if you're a Rickards fan. 21-8, Lincoln Trojans get it done at Gene Cox.
All right, someone was looking for full control of Region 1 and 7A. COLQUITT visiting LOWNDES at the Concrete Palace, and Ja'Curry Brown, yeah, he wants to win. Oh, putting people on skates, all kinds of room, 19 yards. Vikings lead this one early on, 7-0, but now it's going to be the Packers' turn. Charlie Pace putting you in your place, setting the pace, putting them on skates, you know, just doing everything he can. But LOWNDES would end up responding. Vikings down 7 here. Jet sweep, Chris Thomas, green grass, or technically turf. You get the idea. Game was tied at 14. This one was close for a while, but LOWNDES got the distance they needed. 52-31, your final score.
Let's head to Wakulla and Arnold. Ryan mentioned this one. Let's just say it wouldn't be Arnold's night. Hayden Cleese finds Samron Brinson. What a catch, 44 yards. That sets up Wakulla inside the 15. Couple plays later, Smith carries it in. War Eagles up 14-0. It would only get better from here. Next series, Cleese back to the air, far sideline. Clay Sorrell on the receiving end of a 31-yard score. All War Eagles tonight, second quarter now. Cleese to Marquez Johnson. That's a 3-yard tutty. Tutties, name of the game tonight for Wakulla. They roll 42-7. War Eagles take it to Arnold.
All right, let's head back up to Arnold, Wintersville, Valdosta and Houston at home. The Wildcats were up early, 7-0. Handoff to Jalen Whitehead. He bounces to the outside. Look at this tough running, refusing to go down.
Goodness.
No, sir. Bouncing off. He's going to go. Come on, inside the 15-yard lines. They're knocking on the door. Several plays later, the Wildcats, however, will have to set up for 3. That will put them up 10-0. Right before halftime, the Wildcats back on the move. They hand it off to Terrell Denson. He bursts up the middle, and he is gone. Give him 6 more. It was 20-0. It got a lot uglier from there. Houston gets housed at BAZEMORE HYDER, 48-6.
Nice win for the Wildcats there. Hey, Madison County, never been scared to play anybody.
And
I mean, you've told me that.
Oh, absolutely. And that includes their next door neighbors out of Lake City, the Columbia Tigers, who maybe not as good as they traditionally are, but still really good.
Hey, Boot Hill, again, Cowboys, Madison County honored their 2001 state championship team ahead of the matchup with Columbia. Starts you off, 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Jamie Hampton takes the snap, rolls right, avoiding pressure, and takes off towards the pylon. That's 6, 21-0 Cowboys. But, hey, Tigers, they're 6-2 for a reason. We're not going to go down without a fight. Third quarter, Tigers quarterback Ron Travian Tolliver taking it himself. That cuts the lead to 21-7. Few possessions later, the Tigers down in the red zone once again. And hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're gonna let Tolliver do his thing again. Jumping into the end zone. 21-14. Go to the score here, 28-16. Madison County gets it done.
All right, rivalry game in Tallahassee, NFC and John Paul II. NFC honoring the 2011 state champs, Ron Dugans, and some of the Florida State coaches in the house. This play got called back for a foul, but when J.P. Pickles is launching over people like that,
Pickles and
you
onions.
gotta show it, regardless of if it counts or not. NFC drive stalls, but Tremaine Hughes does not for the Panthers. That's a quick 6 for him. 14-8 JP2. It's still the second quarter. It's still the Panthers. It's still Hughes over the middle. Macaulay Schuler over the top. Touchdown JP2, 28-8, and it got uglier from there. A big statement win for them, 49-15 on the road.
Liberty, Liberty, Liberty. Let's head to Liberty County and Holmes County. Liberty 6-1 in the year. Their running game is wide. Cole Ellis refuses to go down.
Oh, that's
Get
a
off
grown
me.
man.
Oh my goodness. That would be the first score of the game. 6-0. That would be the score going into the half. Hey, a little trickery. It is spooky season. Tristan Lopez gets his hands on it. 65 yards. No one's catching him. Big win for Liberty over a 5-2 home squad. 29-8. The Bulldogs victorious.
All right, back to HYDER. Valwood playing host to Southland tonight. Valiant's looking to attack first. Drew Womack choosing to keep it. He's got some room, powers his way for a big first down. And a couple plays later, he would give the big man Noah Pettigrew the call. This fella is tough to stop. He goes into the end zone of the Valiant's lead, but unfortunately, here come the Raiders. Hudson Collins, he would not be bottled, but the senior going to break free. Big gain, and unfortunately, that was the story of the night. 23-6, Southland over Valwood in HYDER.
Taylor County hosting Jefferson in Perry tonight. Bulldogs getting on the board first. Traven Barnes, he's quick. Scampers in from a few yards out. 8-0 after the 2-point try. Taylor County would add on. You saw the Lightning, now the Thunder. Case in Hartsfield, 14-0. Jefferson County trying to keep it close. Jelian Gilbert, monster sacked lunch. Takes the QB down. Hey, it's all Taylor County though tonight. 38-0. They win over Jefferson.
All right, Osceola really needed this one at Warrior Memorial Stadium, taking on the Bell Bulldogs. Well, Warriors up 14-0, set to punt the ball away, and ooh, the Bulldogs muffed it. It's going to be recovered by Ryan Moody of Osceola. You'll see it here. Oopsies, Butterfingers.
That would make me Navy.
All gold and Navy. But here comes Trip Joyner. The Osceola offense throwing a dime to Josh Agner. NFL catch, 2 feet in bounds, 33-13. Congrats to Coach Colby and the squad.
Hey, FAMU DRS taking on McClay tonight to Bragg Memorial Stadium, where the FAMU DRS class of 2001 gathered for their 20-year reunion. All smiles, and Baby Rattlers homecoming corps enjoying the night. But on the field, it was all McClay. 25 seconds to go in the half. Michael Grant, you never trust the man with 2 first names. touchdown in the corner of the end zone. 31-6 your score at halftime, and it would be all McClay tonight. 44-6, they beat FAMU.
All right, in Jacksonville, Swanee trying to take on Bishop Kenny this late in the fourth quarter, but Nick Ruin's going to pick it off for the Crusaders. Swanee would be forced to go into overtime. This after a Bishop Kenny field goal in OT. A big stop in the backfield for the Crusaders. Swanee's going to have to force a long field goal to keep this game going. It's got the distance, but it's wide. A tough one to swallow for the Dogs in Duval tonight. 31-28. All right, Fletcher's not here to walk the board, but we can most certainly talk the board. Here's your big scoreboards of the day. 42-0 for Lanier, 21-18 over Early County for Cook. Bainbridge, 40-8 at home over Westover in a region game.
And then we had Godby on Thursday, 33-0 over Leon. Blountstown taking down Baker, 30-14. Lafayette, 51-0 over Stanton. Cook over Early, 21-8.
All right, there you see in the bottom left corner, Fullerton and Georgia Christian didn't have enough officials, so they got to play the game tomorrow. And finally there, middle left, Florida State volleyball. Chris Poole gets his 200th ACC win.
Nice.
Plays of the week coming up after this.
You're watching Football Friday Night on WCTV.
Thanks to the Taylor County cheerleaders. Big win for them tonight. Plays of the week, not a lot of time, so let's go ahead and roll on to them. And let's start with the Godby Cougars Thursday night. Over the top. Oh, come on.
Kenneth Kelly.
Yeah, good stuff.
What a play as the half ticked down. I mean, fantastic play. Godby, 33-0 winners over Leon. Hey, we got Schuler on later. JP2, massive winners and just too easy on the defensive side of the ball. Massive touchdown.
Yeah, Mikhail Schuler there with the grab. And how about Adam Hopkins? You've already known about it, but it's a big-time interception all the way to the crib.
90.
Yeah, it was a 13-0 lead that ended up in a 14-3 loss. A very good-see win for the CAIRO Cert Makers. You can vote for that on our Twitter page at WCTV Sports later tonight. And, of course, last week's winner, why don't you go ahead and tell them about it, Dom?
Yeah, and Auburn fans dominated the poll. Trey asked for help, and he got it. A mountainous victory and a mountainous run right there as Florida High takes down Trinity Christian last week.
925 votes in that poll.
Gracious.
All right, here's your game of the week options. They're very good. Tift County at Colquitt, Thomas County Central at Bainbridge, another region matchup. Swanee, another visitor from around the Jacksonville area. Baker County, can they hold serve at Paul Langford Stadium? That poll will be up at WCTV Sports on our Twitter page later tonight. All right, not a lot of time, so we got to say congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Fletcher Keel. Fletch tying the knot with Lexi tonight. Congratulations to y'all. We will see you next week. For Ryan and Dom, adios.